What's going on? This is the AskASwimPro show. We are in the Detroit studio. My name is Ksebati, CEO of MySwimPro, and I am joined by...
Hi, I'm Adam Oxner, CTO and co-founder of MySwimPro.
All right, welcome to the show. So we haven't had you in the studio. You've been on the show before, and last week we had Julie from Detroit Swims as our special guest, but today we have a really big announcement. What's going on? We've been hyping this up for the last, little bit.
Yeah, so we have a new product, MySwimPro Elite is coming out, which we're very excited about.
MySwimPro Elite. We're going to talk a lot about MySwimPro Elite, what that means for MySwimPro, what that means for you, the community, and we have a special offer where you can get some free swag, which we're going to share a little bit about at the end of the show. But first, let's sort of rewind a little bit. Let's go back in time. Take it back. Take it back now, y'all. Let's go back to 2015. We're just starting MySwimPro. What were we trying to do initially? What was the goal here with MySwimPro?
I think we saw an opportunity to bring coaching to people who didn't have it, and bringing coaching through an app to people who don't have access to a training program. Yeah. And that was initially, you came to me about this, so I can't take full credit. But,
yeah, so the concept, if we, for the fans, if we rewind back to 2014-15, it's all about how can we democratize the sport of swimming. All this knowledge, there's coaches all over the world coaching the best athletes. How can we bring this information, this coaching to swimmers everywhere and really build this global community? So since 2015, when we launched on iPhone and Android, our first app, what has happened since then? Fast forward 3 years.
Well, we started, what did we start? We started with just workouts. We had a small library of workouts. And since then, we've brought in training plans, analytics. We're on a bunch of wearables, Apple Watch, Garmin, Fitbit, and Wear Us by Google. We have a video library now that you can check out, which is expanding. We'll talk about that in a second. What else did we do?
Community.
Community. We have we're bringing the swimming community to the app. We have a feed where you can follow all your friends. And we have an awesome, if you do hashtag MySwimPro on Instagram or Twitter, you see a bunch of people tagging their posts, which we love to see.
And we had World Swim Day,
yes,
which was not too long ago,
yes.
October 27th of 2018, the first World Swim Day. What was that all about?
Well, we wanted to celebrate the sport of swimming through a holiday. So we had people tag their swims. We had a challenge in the app that you could sign up for, where you could swim depending on how far you usually swim. You could swim like a mile or a 5K, anywhere in between. And we had a challenge to see who would swim all on the same day. And we wanted to see what the community could do with that. And we saw a lot of awesome posts from that.
What were some of the coolest World Swim Day stories that you saw, or what countries, or what?
I think I just love seeing the outdoor posts because it was October in Michigan, so it was pretty cold. So I loved seeing the posts from people in outdoor pools or open water swims. I saw open water swims in the Mediterranean. I saw open water swims in Mexico. It was pretty cool. I just like seeing the international flavor. Being in Michigan, I love seeing what everyone else is coming from. And
so in the last few years, we've been able to develop MySwimPro, the brand, the community, and all these things. And today, we are announcing Elite. So let's talk about the Elite membership. What is MySwimPro Elite? What is that all about?
Well, it comes as in 3 parts, but the sum is greater than the parts.
Exactly.
So we have a training pack, a technique pack, and an analytics pack, and it brings all of the what used to be premium features, and now it's in Elite packaging. So we have, if you want workouts and training plans, we have those in the training pack. We have technique videos in the technique pack. So we have a new video library. We just added over 50 videos. So our library right now is over 100 swimming videos, which more to come. We're working on them. And then in the analytics for people with wearables, we have pace graphs and heart rate graphs and analytics that pair with the structured workouts from MySwimPro.
So do you have to be an elite swimmer to be a part of the Elite membership? What does that mean?
No, definitely not. So elite swimming is not, you don't have to be an elite swimmer to do MySwimPro Elite. It's just the idea of an elite package brought to you to help you get better at swimming.
So at MySwimPro, we're all about delivering this experience. I mentioned earlier we wanted to democratize the sport of swimming, and the best way that you can do that is through this elite membership. And like Adam was saying, you don't have to be an elite swimmer. That's not what this is about. This is about giving you the best experience possible, which includes 3 different premium packs that he mentioned: the training, the technique, and the analytics. And the sum of all of these 3 is the Elite package. And so we're really excited about Elite because, you know, before we used to call this premium, but it's more than just a new name. I mean, we completely redesigned the app. We built it from, pretty much rebuilt it from the ground up. Adam, as a product owner here, talk us through the different updates and, you know, modifications, enhancements of the app.
You can find, we reorganized the app to help you find what you need faster and help you get better at swimming without fussing in the app. We have the new Coach tab, which has the training plans and the technique videos, so just like a coach in the app for you. And then we have the Workouts tab where you can access the Workouts library and also save your own workouts to that library. So, and we have new filtering on that library, so if you need, say you want a swim workout that's intermediate difficulty and less than 30 minutes, we got you covered. You can filter that in the app and you can get your 30-minute swim in.
And the app looks just way cleaner. It's way simpler.
It's a lot of polish.
If you haven't downloaded or updated, you need to do that.
Do it right now. Yeah, it's live.
You need to do that. And one thing a lot of people were asking about when we were talking about this, getting ready to launch today, you know, do I have to pay for everything? I mean, so it's a free application, right? We don't want to limit the opportunities. We want to allow everyone to be able to be a part of this. So what can you do if you have the free version and you haven't upgraded to Elite?
Yeah, so with the free version, you can always log workouts. You keep a swimming log. You can see how well you're doing. You can load workouts to a wearable device and walk you through them, which is my favorite part because I train by myself a lot. So you can write your own workouts. You can log any unlimited workouts to the app. You can save your own workouts to the library. And you can also try, if you want to do Elite, you can try the 7-day trial, which brings you all the Elite functions, and you have 7 days to check it out. You can check out your heart rate graph if you have a compatible wearable. You can check out the training plans. You can get started on one. You can load the workout library or the video library and check it all out for free.
And another thing that you didn't mention was you can be a part of the community for free. So let's say you write your own workouts, or you're swimming with a team and you use your Apple Watch or some other wearable to log all of that. You can do all of that for free, and then you can have other swimmers follow you. You can follow other swimmers. You can like and comment on their workouts, and you can really empower each other. We're not taking any of that away. That's going to be free forever because we don't want to limit the scope and the potential of being a part of our community. But like Adam mentioned, we do have a 7-day trial. You can start the Elite membership. And what is the pricing like? What are we paying for that Elite membership?
So the pricing is $120 a year for the yearly membership, and then per pack it's $60 a year. So if you want just the training, or if you already have your own training plans, you can use just the analytics, or you can just use the technique video. We wanted to separate that out and make sure everything's very accessible for you.
Yeah, for sure. And you mentioned the packs pricing. Let's just rewind on the Elite pricing. So it's $120 a year, which is roughly $10 a month. And if we go back in time to 2016 when we first launched the premium version, that was $10 a month. We didn't have a yearly option at the time. And if you think about the product, the experience that you have with MySwimPro today at that $10 a month, you know, $120 a year price point, compared to $10 a month in 2016. You know, in 2016, and you mentioned it, it was just workouts. They were static, they were not dynamic. Today, the workouts have expanded to training plans, videos, analytics, wearable functionality, a community, and a way simpler and refined experience. And it's the same price.
We just want to bring more to you guys.
So and what's, I guess that's a sign of what's to come. It will only get better.
We have some great stuff on the way. So.
Yeah, so we have very exciting things coming up, but just that's the Elite package. Now, the Elite package is made up of 3 premium packs. So, what are the 3 packs that you can be a part of just one of these packs? So let's say you don't want the full Elite package, you're really looking for one of these 3 values. What are the 3 packs?
So we'll start with the training pack. So the training pack, you'll get workouts, workout of the day, the whole workout library, and access to the training plans. So anything to help encourage your training, we're there for you.
Yeah, so it's basically the training pack's like a coach.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, you know what, I swim on my own, I need a plan, I want to get better at my technique, I want to improve my endurance, I want to improve my speed, maybe I want to get better at the strokes, I need workouts, I need structure. That training pack is a super awesome value. And what was the price point again?
It's $60 a year.
$60 a year. That's like $5 a month for a coach.
Yeah.
And if you swim with a wearable, like the Garmin or Apple Watch or any of the other awesome ones, you're basically getting a coach on your wrist for $5 a month.
Right. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I love the workout of the day. I do that probably 3 times a week. That's where I get my workout, is the fresh workout of the day every day, which is part of the training pack. So.
And the second pack we'll talk about is the technique pack. So what is the technique all about?
The technique pack brings you videos and walkthroughs for drills and helps you get better at swimming through focusing on your technique. It's basically in the app. It's the Netflix of swimming. So we have videos focusing on different parts of your stroke for all 4 competitive strokes. We have drilling and kicking and sculling with detailed walkthroughs of how to do drills.
And the thing, and Adam mentioned the Netflix of swimming. There's a huge library, just like Netflix, and you can filter. And how can you filter?
You can filter based on stroke, or we even have Whiteboard Wednesdays in the app. So you can, we have Ferris here. Well, he usually stands in front of a, you might recognize the wave. He stands in front of a whiteboard and walks you through a lot of swimming concepts, including different like timing and drills, how to get more power out of your dolphin kick.
Why is it so important for someone to do these drills? Like, why is there a whole section of the app and a whole premium pack dedicated to just technique? Like, why does it matter?
Technique is probably the most important part of swimming, especially for beginners. So once you get, it's the easiest way to get better is just to focus on what your arms are doing, what your legs are doing, your body position, things like that. And drills are the best way to get better at technique.
And you mentioned for beginner swimmers, I think a beginner swimmer can make the fastest improvement by focusing on technique. But I think even an advanced swimmer can benefit from technique. And in the video library, Netflix for swimming, there's drills of different skill levels. So some of the drills are pretty basic. You know, how do you do a streamlined kick properly on your back? So something that you can get into relatively quickly. And some of the drills are super advanced, like how do you kick vertically with a medicine ball, you know, doing dolphin. I mean, these are very advanced drills. So you can benefit, and not just from your technique, from like a power and, you know, explosiveness perspective. If you're trying to actually perform, we have a whole library that will help you do that. And then we have the third pack, which is analytics. That sounds complicated. What is that?
So because we work with so many wearables, a lot of our wearables like Apple Watch and Garmin can keep track of your heart rate and your stroke count and your splits, and the analytics pack brings you those graphs and data into the apps so you can see your progress and make improvements. I love checking out the heart rate graph. It usually, I like watching it spike during the main set and seeing how high my heart rate goes to see how in shape or not in shape I am, depending on the timing of the season. But yeah, so we bring a lot of cool graphs in from our wearables.
And you mentioned you like to see where it spikes. So what's the point? Like, if I can see how many strokes I took and my splits and my swell score and my heart rate, like, it sounds cool. But like, why do you look at that after you swim? Like, what's the point?
Yeah, so I think of the most actionable graph that I see after I swim is the SWOLF score. So you can keep track of, SWOLF is, there's a whole Whiteboard Wednesday about it, you can check it out, but it's the time per lap that you swim, so your split per lap plus your stroke count. So basically, the lower your SWOLF score is, the faster you're going and the less number of strokes you're taking. So I can see during the workout, if my SWOLF score was increasing, which is usually likely as I get more tired, I take more strokes and I go slower. Or if I can hold that SWOLF score steady during the main set, that's a actionable item for me. And if I do the same main set the next day, I can try to focus on either my speed or my stroke count, something like that.
Yeah, so those are the 3 packs. You have training, technique, and analytics. 3 different experiences, and you can have any combination. So if you're only interested in the technique and the training, but you don't have a wearable, you're not as interested in the analytics, you can just get those 2 packs, and that's still at a discount. So we have, if you have the yearly membership of any of the individual packs, there's combination discounts. And obviously the best value for your money is the full Elite membership, because that's going to give you access to all 3 packs, and that's at a discount, like we mentioned, the $120 a year. So it's awesome. We're really excited about this. I don't know if you can feel the energy here.
No, this is a big launch for us.
So Elite, and then we have the premium packs. So why do you think it's important? Why did we decide to offer these packs separate from the Elite membership?
We got a lot of requests, people who wanted just the workouts. So it was the thing that I heard the most, is I just want the workouts. I don't need the fancy graphs because I don't have an Apple Watch. Or even the opposite, I only want the heart rate graph, and I already have a coach, or I write my own workouts, so I don't need the coaching library. We wanted to make sure people could get the things they wanted out of the app without having to pay for the things they didn't use.
So and basically, if you get one of these premium packs, you're unlocking the experience that you want at half the price that you would pay for everything. And so Adam mentioned a few different examples of when you might want one pack versus the other. A really common example is someone who swims with a wearable, and maybe they swim on a team, so they don't really need workouts, and they're pretty happy with their technique, and they get really good coaching. But the analytics pack is really valuable because they can go to their master's workout or swim with their triathlon club, have the coaching, but then go back and look at the analytics on their watch, on their phone after the swim, look at their heart rate, and that's something that they can unlock from just the analytics pack, and they don't really need to be a part of the Elite membership. Another example is, let's say you don't have a wearable, but you need coaching, you need workouts, and you don't have a team, you don't have a coach, but you need a training plan or the workout of the day. So you can unlock just the training pack, and that will give you the personal coach just for you at half the price of the Elite membership. And then the third use case, which is the most common, is let's say you do swim on a team, or maybe you don't, but you really just want to improve your technique. And you could be an age group swimmer. Maybe you're 16 years old and you swim year round, and you're looking for ways that you can improve your technique, and you want to have a little bit more coaching perspective just on the technique, and to view the videos and all of that, the Netflix for swimming. Then you can get the technique pack. And you don't have to worry about the coaching because you already have a coach. You don't have to worry about the analytics because you don't swim with a wearable. And so you can get an individual pack at a price point that's more affordable than you would have had to pay for the full membership. So we want to really democratize what we're doing and help more people.
We want to bring it to more people, which is why we split it up.
And part of this excellent... Oh, can we start the Instagram Live again? Part of the Elite package introduction that we're doing today is new training plans.
Yes.
So what is a training plan, first of all?
Yeah, training plan is workouts spread out over a number of weeks. We have training plans from 2 weeks to 12 weeks, depending on what your focus is. So if you want to train for an open water, big open water race come in, we have workouts, like 3 workouts a week to get you prepared. We'll bring your yardage up and then bring you down, taper you for the ends. Or if you want to just improve your speed, we have speed-focused training plans that'll get you there's lactate sets, get your sprint on, get better at that. Basically, it's a guide of workouts that helps you achieve a specific goal of yours.
And we have 3 new ones.
We have the Getting Started beginner freestyle one, which is only 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, it's only 2 weeks. So the Getting Started plan, I'm really excited about this one. It's the shortest training plan that we have, and it ramps you up from 200 meters to 1,000 meters over the course of 2 weeks. Now that sounds like a lot. It's a gradual progression. This plan is really designed for someone who maybe they swam as a kid growing up, but they haven't been to the pool in 20 years, 30 years, 5 years. And this is an opportunity to help them go from not doing very much, 200 meters, to doing 1,000, which is more like a full workout. And when you start out with such a little amount and you ramp up to 1,000, that's a good way to get back into it without being really intimidating. We already have a 4-week beginner, freestyle technique training plan, which is a similar progression, but it's over 4 weeks. So that one is more like, I just want to get into this, I want to improve my technique. This new training plan that we're announcing today, the Getting Started, is really about getting started or getting restarted. So it's like the comeback training plan if you've been in the water regularly or not regularly. It's the comeback, we should just rename it, the comeback training plan. So that's one of the training plans that we're announcing today.
Yep, and we have 2 technique boot camps, right? So if you want to just really focus on your technique, they're filled with drills in our new video library to help you improve your technique, right?
And we have 2 different technique boot camps. I like the name boot camp because if you think about like a group fitness boot camp or something, it's about a set period of time where you're really focused on a specific result. So these 2 training plans are focused on improving your technique, and like Adam mentioned, we have a whole new video library. So these training plans incorporate all the different drills and really focus on refining your technique and stroke mechanics in the water. The difference between the 2 training programs, so one of them is a 2-week technique boot camp, and this is more for a beginner swimmer. So the average workout distance is anywhere from 1,500 to 2,000 meters. So if you're already swimming 1,000 to 2,000 meters per workout, or even up to 3,000 meters per workout, this is a 2-week boot camp that will really help you. 4 workouts per week, 8 workouts in total. Each one has a specific focus, whether it's your rotational momentum, your kicking technique, your head position, your breathing, all these different elements. You'll focus on that for 2 weeks. The other training plan is 4 weeks, and it's a little bit more advanced in not only the skills that you're going to be working on, like the drills, but they're also a little bit longer workouts. So the average workout in the 4-week program is about 3,000 meters, so about almost double what the other training program is. So if you're someone who's already swimming between 2,500 and 4,000 meters per workout, or even more than that, you can apply this plan for 4 weeks, and you can really focus in on your technique. It has all the same fundamentals as the 2-week technique training boot camp, but the drills are a little bit more advanced, and you get the benefit of aerobic conditioning because you're doing 3,000 per workout. So those 3 training programs are brand new to the application, and they join the rest of the training programs to really be a full library that helps you achieve your goal, whatever it really is.
And they're in the app right now, so you can go check them out.
They are in the app. You can go and check them out. And we have some other training plans.
Yeah.
So what have you found what is your favorite training plan if you had to just pick one out of the air?
I would say the improved speed training plan. Because
speed.
Yeah, speed. So I trained as a sprinter in college. So I love doing those lactate sets, those 50s all out, or 50s best average. That's my main game. So I like to feel the speed.
Nice. And I'll quickly mention a few other training plans that we already have in the app that haven't gone anywhere. We've actually improved them. So another one that I recommend is the 6-week Get Fit plan. Now this plan is 6 weeks, 3 workouts per week, and your goal is to ramp up to doing a 1,500 continuously on the last workout in week 6. And this can really apply for a beginner. So let's say you're just getting into swimming. Maybe you don't even do the Getting Started plan that we just mentioned. You want to do a 6-week program. It will gradually build you up to doing a 1,500 continuously.
It's like a mile.
Which is a mile. You're going to do a mile continuously over a kilometer, and you're going to start with just a few hundred yards, a few hundred meters. So it's something that really that's our most popular plan, just being able to get fit through swimming. Focus on freestyle. If you don't know how to do butterfly or the other strokes, it doesn't matter because that plan is all freestyle focused. You'll work on technique. It's a great one. Another plan that I recommend is the IM version of the Get Fit. So this is an 8-week plan. It's called Get Fit IM. And this one builds you up to doing a 200 individual medley at the end of the 8 weeks. What is an IM? What is that?
IM is the event that's a mix of all strokes, so fly, back, breast, free.
Yep.
And I love mixing up my workouts with IM because sometimes doing all freestyle, doing 2,000 yards of freestyle can get pretty boring. So that's where I bring in the IM.
Yeah, there's so many benefits of doing stroke work, but for this specific training plan, if you can't swim one of the strokes very well, it's okay. The goal of this plan is to help you improve, and you'll do drills in each of those different strokes so that you can actually get better at each part of the IM, so that at the end of 8 weeks, you can do a 200 individual medley, and you don't have to be competing. Maybe you're going to a race and you want to get better at the 200 IM. Maybe you just want to be able to do 50 meters of each of the different strokes. That's a really good training plan. And then the other two that I'll give a shout out to that Adam already mentioned, one of them is the speed training plan. So that one you're focused on, how do I get faster at 100 distance? So, 100 freestyle, I want to get faster at it. And you'll do like a test set every 2 weeks in the speed plan, and you'll gradually improve your 100-meter time. And then the other is the endurance plan, which is another 8-week program where you'll build your endurance, and the workouts will just get longer and longer, and you'll improve your aerobic capacity over the course of the 8 weeks. So that's a little bit of a taste of what you can get in the application with MySwimPro. We're really excited about Elite, and what should they do right now on their phone?
So if you haven't downloaded the app, go download it. If you have, make sure you're upgraded to the latest version so you can get all the benefits of Elite, and check out all the training plans that Ferris just listed off.
And we have a special offer for you. If you've made it this far, good for you, because we have a special offer. If you upgrade to the Elite membership today through December 12th, so if you watch this video after December 12th, I apologize, this will not be relevant. December 12th is your cutoff, hard cutoff. If you go to myswimpro.com/elite and you type in the promo code, which will be in the description. What was the promo code? It's Go Elite.
Go Elite 2018.
And there's a dash between the Go, and it's all caps, correct?
Yeah.
It's all
Go
caps. It'll be in the description, but it's Go Elite 2018.
Yep.
You will get a discount off of the Elite membership, and you'll get an awesome swag pack that includes a t-shirt. Check out this t-shirt that we're wearing.
Like
it even has a bunch of languages on the back that says swim in 50 different languages. It's amazing. It's the coolest shirt that I own. As you can, they probably know because they see me in all the videos. So you're going to get a cool t-shirt. You're going to get a custom MySwimPro silicone swim cap. It's seamless. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Everyone will be like, what is that, when you're wearing it in the pool? So you'll get a t-shirt. You'll get a cap. You'll get a bag tag, which is awesome.